Greetings and welcome back to ARK. Alright, I actually haven't played a lot of this. I did play a little bit after the last video, and actually have a few new friends, but there have been changes. Alright, so there's a couple of reasons why I'm doing this video. One, I felt like it. Two, since the last video, they did 2 TLC packages. In other words, tender loving care. Some creatures have had some changes. In most cases, very good. In one case, unfortunate. And the unfortunate is kind of a side effect, but will be resolved in time, hopefully. So, what it did was it kind of did little reworks on some creatures. And this includes some of the creatures that I have. You'll notice one change immediately if you're not aware of this. Now, I have the console turned off here. Alright, so you're going to notice something very different about them. Hi! How you doing? Yes, the RGs. The RGs look very different now. Very, very different now. Alright, there's also a change over here. You'll notice that there's a certain glow coming from a certain raptor. Okay, that is, of course, Bertha. You'll notice that she's glowing. She is the Alpha Pack leader, that's why. Whenever there's a group of raptors, working in tandem, the one who is the highest level, and of course Bertha is the highest level, will have a little, alpha buff. So, and you'll notice that they do look different. They look kind of awesome, actually. Right, ladies? Alright. Now, back to them. Yes. See, here's the thing. The old Argentavis... Okay, actually, there's a thing over there, isn't there? Alright, we're going to... We're going somewhere. Hold on a minute here. Hold it. Let me just get over here. Alright, I currently have the interface turned off, so... hold on a second. Get out of my way! Get out of my way. I'm going to have to turn this off. Okay, there we go. Alright, now I had it turned off, so for the moment. Let's just get on board here. Alright. Okay, the one thing here is... see, when they did the rework on the RGs, they did it in a different kind of a way. In other words, they created an entirely new animal. Unfortunately, the entries for that animal are not in the dev kit for the game yet. So, he moves like molasses and his stamina plunges. The reason for that is because he is not in Classic Flyers. Until they do that, he is not in Classic Flyers. Alright, so hold on a minute. Alright, and just get over here quickly and just take it. Just take it. Okay, that's a apprentice sword. That's not bad. Actually, I have a really good sword though, right? Where's my sword? Yeah, that's actually, see, that's purple there. That's actually a really good sword. I'm just going to put that sword away. We're going back. Alright. So, if you'll notice, if I go into his inventory, he has 17 points. He had 16 before. I guess he leveled again. He doesn't have a little plus next to movement speed. The points were refunded, so he does not have them. Okay. I need to be careful, actually, because there's a dude over here. Where is he? He's a certain dude that's a little on the hard side to tame, as I understand. Alright, where did he go? I don't see him at the moment. Anyway, as a result, I am working on a project here. Hold on a minute. I'm actually making beer. So, and I figured out what I was doing wrong with this. I was having some problems getting water. It turns out I really should have been running the water under them. So they're all, really well irrigated now. But if you look at this, I'm actually brewing beer. It just takes a really long time. Yes, there's a dude up there. I don't see him at the moment. He is around. That, the only way you can tame him is to sneak beer into him. Yes, you have to get him drunk in order to get him home. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, he's a lot slower than he was, but the thing about it is they do have better things going for them. They can regen their health much quicker after a battle just by eating enemies. Technically speaking, they can carry 2 creatures now, because they can carry one there, and they can actually pick one up with their mouth. So, never personally tested it myself, but then again, that's supposedly what they can do. So, what they did was they added an entirely... See, the former RG was actually a real dinosaur. It was based on another creature, though, and that creature is in the... is in there, it just doesn't spawn naturally. Alright, so the Argentavis was actually supposedly a vulture, so that's the reason they made it more vulture-y. I do have another flyer, though. I got very lucky with one. Okay, we'll get to you. We'll get to you. This, of course, is a Tapejara. Can you hold on here? Hold on a minute. Okay, hold on a minute. No, okay. They can do that. I just don't know how they do that. Anyway, this is a Tapejara. Hold on a second. Down. How you doing? Okay, this is Tina. This is Tina. And, well, you know, there's actually a multi-seat there, but of course it's only me here now, so... Alright, let's just take her back here. Okay, down. Down, 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 down. And off. Okay, we're gonna get to you. We're gonna get to you, Beth. We're definitely gonna get to you. I see there's something else down over there now. Alright, you know Beth. You know Maud. Right, Maud? Maud. Hello? Maud. Okay, she's not paying attention to me now. I have always been looking for a, another, baryonyx that was male, and I got Archie. So, he and, you know, they're actually going to be useful to me for something. Yeah, I never really got much underwater time, so I was thinking I might goof around with that. Okay. I'm sorry you don't like that idea. So Archie is kind of more in terms of speed and stamina, because I would actually be riding him, and I would bring her along as help. There is somebody else, though. Okay, this is where... Okay, you're just gonna get... Okay, this is Biddy. I've always been looking for a good one here, and I finally got one. You know what the funny thing about her is? When I first had her carried over here, right? Actually, she's got some levels on here. Hold on a second. Okay, rain. Rain is a good thing. Actually, I want her for damage. Okay. This is Biddy. Anyway, it turns out that she is a little bit of pig-headed. When I brought her over here, you know, I had landed on the perch for a while and then carried her over there, and then I parked her in there. She proceeded to turn and start walking towards the gate. And I'm like, what are you doing? And then I jumped on her, and then I steered her, and she steered, but when I would let go, she'd start walking towards the gate. And I'm like, what is going on here? It turns out that every once in a while, by the way, she jumps. She jumps really good, actually. Every once in a while, she really wants to go to the ocean. So, you know, basically, I just take her to the ocean every once in a while, and there's no problem with it. Hopefully, she won't be any problem for a while. All right, there we go. Let's head on back. Yeah, I mean, she really, like, just left. So, I'm guessing that I really just need to do that. Anyway, she's obviously very good at jumping. All right, so let's get on back here. Okay, and let's see. I think I'm low on stamina. Yeah, I burned all her stamina. All right, let's just park her in here. Okay, and of course, this is Ben. We know Ben. Ben, we got him over there. And these, and of course, there's the ladies over here. Oh, there was updates to these individuals as well. Of course, Maxine. Maxine is a little bit different. Okay, you can't... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There we go. There we go. Maxine looks a little cool now, right? She looks so cool. Let's just jump on. Hold on a second. All right. And I believe... Hold on a second. See what she's doing there? She's sniffing out. She was sitting there. Okay, let me turn the interface back on. Hold on a second. I don't think... Okay. She's basically sniffing out anyone who's like weak or hurt or something like that. And she'll put an icon on the screen. You'll see like if something is very injured. Maybe we can injure something. So let's head on back home. Whee! She can't jump like Biddy though. I'm just going to go in here. Did I fit in here? Yes, I will. All right. Okay, and let's just park her in here. Okay, and let's just do the real thing here. All right. We're taking you out for a run here. All right. Now, as you can see, Raptors look kind of cooler now. It's a subtle change, but it's very cool. All right, and you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this while we're here. She has, as the pack leader, she has a little thing she can do here. Hold on a minute. I want to make sure I get the keys right. Oh, no, that's something else. Hold on a second. See, now they're all buffed. See that buff at the top of the corner? They're all buffed now. They're all kind of glowing. So they're going to do more damage and all kinds of good stuff like that. Now, the one that I just saw a moment ago is something that has caused some concerns at low levels here. And that is this. See, what it can do is... Hold on. What the Raptors can do now is they can jump on top of and knock down an enemy. Such as you if you run into a hostile one. And basically it'll kind of hold you down. Which is a little bit scary, frankly. Considering my early times of running into Raptors, that whole thing is a little on the scary side. Alright. Alright, and we're going to put you back. Just, can we do that again? That's all kinds of cool. So the pack would have new meaning now, wouldn't it? See, they're all glowing. So they'll really mess somebody up now. Alright, and yeah, let's get to the big ones now. Alright, not you. First, let's get to the big one. Alright, so it's hard to get her out here, and it's harder to get her back in, actually. Hold on a second here. How do I go? Okay, this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, yeah, this base was not really good for a T-Rex. Sorry about that, Tina. Alright. Okay, so they made some changes to the T-Rex. I'm going to demonstrate one of them in a moment here. One problem that, as a matter of fact, it's ironic because I got her here because she got stuck on rocks. She was trying to climb up on rocks and she got stuck. That's how I got her. Well, you know, hold on a minute. Okay. I guess maybe this one's too big. Anyway, she can kind of walk on rocks now. Let me go the other way. Where is it? Where is it? See, they can actually walk on rocks now. So, in other words, I wouldn't have gotten her after that patch. Okay, and they can also do something else here. Hold on a second. That's actually terrifying everybody around them, right? So, what it is kind of like a little terror scream that terrifies all the... basically anything that isn't a friend, right? Let's just take her for a walk and see if we can find somebody to terrify. Oh, yeah, really, I got an idea what I'm going to terrify. Yeah, by the way, really sorry about this. Okay, he doesn't look very terrified. Well, you know, maybe he's gonna be terrified now. Are you terrified now? I guess he should have been terrified. Alright. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk her back because that's going to take a while. Okay, I left her out there because it takes her a long time. Besides, it'll make this part easy. Okay, another animal that got some lovin' is, of course, the Trike. So let's just walk him out here. First of all, you can see he kind of looks kind of cool here. Definitely some improvements there. So let's just march a little bit here. Alright, so the thing about it is, I haven't actually played with this yet, but I have seen it, and this is actually something to remember that wild Trikes will do this too. So I think it's something like... If you didn't see that, basically he built up for a charge and then just took off. Alright, so let's get his stamina's back. See, he's just a quiet, unassuming fellow until you do this. Basically building up his speed meter. And then go! Boom. Wow, he just got a bunch of thatch and wood there, huh? That's kind of awesome. Alright, maybe you can actually use that for some collection there. Hold on a minute. Alright, so let's just build it all up again. Building it up. Building it up. Building it up. Building it up. Go! Boom! Okay, he got me some wood, he got me some thatch. Alright, and he can motor there! Of course, it doesn't last long. That's what charges are all about. So yeah, I mean, if you get a wild Trike mad at you, it will do that. Something to keep in mind. Something to keep in mind. Alright, so I'm going to put him back because I need to put him back before I can put her back, right? Alright, so let's just carefully go into here. Because I want them to all have access to the levelers and such. Boom. So anyway, they redid the Trike. They did some love. I don't know if they did. I heard they did some loving to the... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do those. Boom. They did some loving to the Sabertooth. They definitely did some there. Of course, definitely did some here. And, of course, the RGs. So they look different. They got nice abilities. Another thing about them is they carry metal and stone at a lesser weight now. So they're very good for that. Also, their saddles can kind of be used as smithies now. So they're actually very useful for that. It's just, as said, at the moment they're very slow and their stamina kind of is terrible because they don't have the, if I look over here, hold on a minute, get over here. Just hold on to this, inventory. You'll notice that I can adjust Tina's movement speed, which is actually a very good idea. And her stamina is actually pretty good too, considering. Right, I agree. But if I go over here and I take a look at her, you'll notice that she doesn't have that. I mean, her stamina is still great, but again, that she is a higher level bird. And she's also supposed to be like that. It used to be a lot better than that. Alright, did you just do that? Okay. Tina actually gave me an egg not too long after arriving, too. So, yeah, I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Don't worry, he's alright. Everything will be fine. And don't worry, I'll get you back in here. So yeah, one of these days what I want to do is I want to take the two Baryonyxes and Biddy, of course, and do some underwater stuff. I actually have scuba gear. Too, so I can like put the scuba gear on. And then of course I'll see like that. And then I'm Darth Vader with the breathing. So let's take that off here and put that back on. Okay, that didn't work. Put that back on. Thank you. And then show off my awesome chest. And where is the furry bands here? There we go. Yeah, but the big question is, you know, what's going on for the future? The future. All right, so, you know, I've never liked this island. I've never liked this map. And it's the only one that I've ever played. Oh, okay. and it's the only one I've never played. I've never been able to find the type of area that I wanted, you know? I mean, I didn't really want this. I just wanted somewhere safe and then look around. It's the reason I went on the boat trip. I was kind of looking around for some place that I could really make a nice, solid base. Something flat, you know, and that way I can have all the big creatures I want around. Never could find that. So, you know, the thing about it is I've always been thinking about doing a playthrough on Ragnarok. Because Ragnarok's got a lot of diverse territory and a lot of creatures that I've never seen and never tamed and never had to deal with or anything like that. So, you know, I'm just thinking about that. You know, if I was going to play it anyway, maybe I'll make a couple of videos and see if anyone's interested. And, I don't know, see from there. If I did do that, I would start from scratch, though. I wouldn't bring this character over. I'd rather just start from level 1 and get the full experience. Yeah, the full experience of running into raptors who can jump up in the air and hold you down and eat you, right? Which is kind of scary. But, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about doing that because it's kind of, you know, kind of like the want to play. Oh, actually, I'm going to take that from you. Yeah, I'm going to take that from you. And then probably throw a few mods in there from the beginning, too. You know, definitely Structures Plus. Very good one. Classic Flyers, obviously. I might do something with the stacks just because some stacking is a little bit on the... the way it breaks up some things is a little annoying. But, I mean, it can be a little bit OP, you know, especially in terms of, like, you know, prime stuff. Yeah, I'm going to have to get her back in there because it's not fair. Anyway, just a little look and see what they've been doing with the game. Recently, they've been doing a lot of crazy stuff. I think it's in order to deal with the popularity of the recently released Conan Exiles. You know, it's kind of similar in a degree, except of course it's you're killing people and turning them into thralls and stuff like that, which is the reason I probably wouldn't do it on my channel. Maybe the Forest, but that one's pretty extreme too, right? Pretty extreme too. But yeah, Ragnarok, maybe I'll put a couple of episodes up and see whether or not anyone is actually interested or not. If not, I may just play it myself. So anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. Just a little look-see of how they have progressed in the game and they've made some changes. Hopefully, the new Argentavis will be added to the dev kit fairly soon. And the classic flyer mod and other flyer mods can be updated to... Okay, and everybody's taking a poop. Everybody's taking a poop. Yeah, I hope be updated so that the RGs can be fast and have lots of stamina, kind of like the ones that used to be, right? Anyway, I think that's going to be it, so thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it, and play games, because games are fun. See ya!